It's time to work out those legs today. Coach Jelena here, awesome you, joining me for your workout. Way to do that. Let's get our first warm up in. It's a hurdle. We're gonna open up at the hip and then bring it back up and over and out and then bring it back in. So we're working those legs, and here's our first warm up move. We have 4 we're doing every 30 seconds. I got my timer going. You might be able to hear that ding and that buzzer sound to signify the start and the end. If not, you're welcome to set your own if you like hearing or seeing that timer yourself kind of tick away. We have 4 stations for you, 2 exercises at each of those stations. We're gonna go for 35 seconds each exercise. Butt kicks is your next warm up. Flexing the heel, taking it through the glute, either with a march or a little jog right here. So yes, 4 stations, 2 exercises at each of those 4 stations. We're gonna go for 35 seconds each exercise and 3 rounds. And then we have a finisher for you. The equipment you're gonna need today is a stool, box, elevated surface, maybe a set of stairs or something stable you'll use to elevate yourself while we elevate our heart rates. Next is high knees, arm circles for your warm up, little rotation in the shoulders, little knee lift, and other equipment. If you have a towel or yoga mat, for one move we'll be on our back on the floor. If you have a stretchy band that can go around your legs, there we go. That's a good one for our final station. And then a set of weights. I know a lot of you at home have maybe 10s to 15s, so kind of mid-range weights, light to moderate. Rocket jumps is your next one. Reach down, make sure if I was there I could see that logo on your shirt or your chest up, or maybe some eyes. There we go. If you need to take out the jump, roll to the toes. There we go. Make sure you're just not hinging at the hips to reach. We want to sit into that squat. Boom. All right. You're doing your 4 warm-up moves here, and then we're gonna get it going on demonstrations. If you need any equipment, go ahead and finish getting warmed up. You could pause the video and go grab it. Alrighty, back to your hurdles. Open it up here. Come on back. You're gonna grab your weights for the first station. If you don't have weights, don't worry, I'll show you without the weights. So let's have those weights at the shoulders here. So doing a pop squat. So hop it out, pop it in. So we're sitting into that squat, getting that hop. If you need to take out the hop, you can step it in and out, or just get regular squats in here. That's even better. Your next warm up is a butt kick, that heel to the glute. And then we're gonna use, and again, if you don't have weights, just do regular squats here. A regular pop squat, excuse me. And then number 2, fight the negative narrow goblet squat. So you're gonna press your weights together. Unless you have one, then you're going to be holding it like so. Otherwise, you're pressing those 2 weights together. Or maybe you have one kettlebell, you could do that. Narrow stance, so we're gonna try to go hip distance apart if you can. You're moving on to your high knees, arm circles. So we're gonna try to go down slow for 4. We're just trying to make sure those knees don't go in towards each other. Get a little kiss, gotta keep those knees apart. So we're gonna go nice and slow, sitting into that squat, keeping those heels down, hold at the bottom for 4, and then spring up nice and strong. If you wanna have your weights on the shoulders, you can. Nice and slow for 4, hold for 4, and then back up. So that's gonna be move number 2 at station 1. 4, you're moving on to your rocket jumps, everybody. For station 2, we're gonna put 1 foot on top of the surface, no hanging off heels because I don't wanna have you be unstable at all. So we're gonna have our chest over that foot and then knee right over the ankle, and then driving it in right here. You can kind of pump the arms runner style or both arms in for a pull. We're gonna be on one leg for round 1, other leg for round 2, alternating on round 3. Then back to your weights for move number 2. You're onto your hurdles again, number 1 on your warm up. So hip distance about with your feet, and then palms are facing the legs. We're gonna keep them as close to the legs as possible, and we're watching out for those shoulders. We'll set them down and back. You're gonna slide those hips back and bring it down, and then squeeze and stand at the top. If your mobility leads you to about here, maybe just under the knees, that's okay. If you can't go all the way down, that's totally fine. Do whatever works for you that you're keeping the best form with. For those RDLs, working those hamstrings. You're onto your butt kicks for your warm up. And then here you can have one weight or two depending on how heavy your weight is. You're gonna do 4 flutters and 1 squat. So here's your little flutter. 1, 2, 3, 4, and squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, and squat. You can do this without the weight. We're working through it also. Let's keep at it. If we're switching it up, then we're doing a little tap back and a squat, and you can definitely do this without the weight for your little flutter and squat for 4. High knees, arm circles for your warm up. Then we're gonna add in a side shuffle. You can hold 1 weight or 2 for that side shuffle. Let's add in 2 for fun. So we're gonna sit into a squat and get a little side shuffle in, staying low, nice and controlled. We gotta stabilize ourselves because we're holding those weights, or you could be right here, take it across, and then take it back. That's station 3. For station 4, we're working with the band. You're onto your rocket jumps for your warm up. So for our banded move, oh, just kidding, we're on the floor for the second one. First one is up. So you can do this without a band. It's just gonna be intensified if you do have the band. So it's going just above the knees, on the thighs. So we're going to sit into a squat. So hips are going back. I'm making sure not to send those knees forward first. Hips back. Sit into that squat, nice strong legs. So I'm gonna hold this and then wave the knees out. I'm not lifting my foot, keeping it right here. You're moving on to your hurdles for your warm up. So this is our first move. Second move, and you can still do that move in a nice pulse squat without the band. Move number 2, I'm gonna have my heels nice and close to my glutes. Come on down, even touching with my fingertips here. Shoulders down, head rested down. I'm gonna press my hips up, but not go as high as I can go. I'm trying to get that tuck under and then lift and squeeze so my glutes are engaged. You're onto your butt kicks, and then from here, I have my knees about hip distance apart, and I'm gonna try to wave them out and not let them go back in. So I'm gonna keep the distance between them, take it out, and then stop it versus let them come in together. So getting that nice butterfly in. And that's our 4 stations, everybody. All done with our warm up. So grab your weights if you have them. I'm gonna put 35 seconds on the clock. Grab your water, whatever else you need. Pump up your jams, get yourself set up for success. All right, 35 seconds is going on the clock. If you have weights, we're gonna do those pop squats with the weights first. If you don't have weights, you're just gonna do pop squats. So that's the hop out and sit into the squat, hop in, and you can do that with weights. Alrighty, everybody. Ready for our first one. Let's get this one fired up. In 3, 2, here we go. You might be adding in those weights, 1 or 2. Hop it out, pop it in, and sit into that squat. If you need to be 1 weight, you have that option. And then also no weights, you can go a little bit faster. If you're taking out the jump, just give me those squats. Keep working on that squat form. No forward knees. Sit those hips back. Like I was gonna sit on this stool and then I changed my mind. Good, guys, keep it up. Out and then in. Weighted or not, almost there. Woo! All right. So you're doing pressed together weights if you have 2 moderates or 1 heavier one or a kettlebell right here. Let's go slow, close stance. Slow down for 4, hold for 4, and then stand nice up and tall. Squeeze those glutes to the top. You could also be right here. Feet are about hip distance apart. Sit into it slow. Hold for 4 at the bottom, and then up. Good. Squeeze and focus. You're tucking under that tailbone and up, so you're not rotating back. Tuck it under, even as you take those hips back. I know it's tricky. Woo! All right, we're ready for those pop squats with your weights. Good, you can hold it here. Whatever's most comfortable for you, most stable for whichever move you're doing. hop it out, or you're taking the hop out and getting those squats in. Nice, guys. This is round 2. We're doing great. We got 3 to do. Oh yeah. Make sure you're breathing. You got your water nearby. You'll have better energy if you're well rested, well hydrated. So give yourself more of that for future workouts. Almost. All right. Back to it. There we go. Narrow stance. Slow lower for 4. Hold for 4. Press and stand and squeeze. Good. Nice. Heels are staying down. Woo! Good. We're watching out for those knees. They're not coming in. They're either going forward or slightly out. Hold for 4 and come back down. You could even rest those arms if you need to. Just the shoulders gotta stay up. So that's why we wanna keep those weights up. Helps us keep the good form, especially that goblet hold. Engage the back muscles. Squeeze, slow lower, hold, and up. All right, this is round 3. Ready for those pop squats. All righty. Good, sitting into it. Woo. Nice, there you go. Legs nice and stable. Awesome job, everybody. Good, you got it. It's a little profile for you if you need it. If you're not using a weight, no problem. There's your pop squats. Only shoulder width. You don't need to be way out there. Just about shoulder width or a little wider. Sit into your squat. Or take out the hop. Last 4 seconds. Come on, guys and gals. Woo! All right, back at it. Here we go. Slow lower for 4. Remember, feet are close. You might even feel comfortable having them super close together, but at least shoot for a hip distance apart. Good. Slow lower, hold for 4, and back up and squeeze. Nice, you can press those hips forward for a little stretch. Come on back down. Hold, and up. Nice work. Whoo! Oh yeah, getting a stretch in. Woo! Good, change up that grip if you need to. Almost there. I did slower, lower. Good work. All right, that was station 1, everybody. Let's sip some water in between our stations. We're gonna use our stool for the next exercise and our weights for the second for station 2. So we have those drivers. Let's put our right leg on top here, no hanging off heel, and we're gonna drive in that back knee. If you don't have a surface, no problem, no elevated surface. You're gonna do that same thing where you're gonna have your chest over that front foot and ankle and knee aligned right here, drive in that back leg. So you should be able to balance for a second if you need to test yourself. Alrighty, here we go, 35 seconds, right foot forward. Good, if you're on the floor, you're right here. Notice when I reach out, there's an angle down my body, nice diagonal angle. If you're on that surface, keep that heel from hanging off right there. Woo, good. Bring it in. Don't go halfway with that knee. See if you can bring it all the way in. Maybe it's even coming up to squish that tummy, hit those ribs. Woo! Nice, you can pump the arms however you like. Give me those last 5 seconds right here. Leg burn on the backside there, you got it. And the top. Woo! All right, move number 2, especially the back. RDLs, so we have hip distance with the feet again. Shoulders down and back. We're gonna slide the hips back and then come up. Lower with control, squeeze. Nice flat back, so try not to round. That's one of the hardest parts, is keeping those shoulders down and back, letting those arms go long without rounding. Takes a lot of concentration. Keep at it right here. Woo, that's the way, I like it. Get after it here, 5 seconds. Hamstrings working. Shift those hips back. Woo! All right, let's put our left foot on top now, or forward if you're on the floor. Come on in, drive that knee. We're kicking off round 2. Whoop, whoop, hooty hoop. Oh yeah, good. Remember, if you're off the floor here, bring it in. Good, get a focal point. Something nice and steady. That foot's gonna wiggle or waver because you're working those muscles, working on that balance. That is normal. Keep pumping it. You can go double arm or little runner style, whatever works for you. 3 seconds to go. Bring that knee up there. Woo! All right, back to those RDLs. Shoulders down and back. We're gonna keep those feet planted. Good. Weights are staying nice and close to the legs. Paint those legs with those weight paint brushes. Take it back. Good. If you have lighter weights and you already know the form, you can go a little bit faster. You don't have to go all the way down your shins. Just if you're able to with good form, please do get that full range of motion in. Woo! Good. Soft bend stays in the knee right there. Don't lock out those legs as you bend. Woo! Good. Here's round 3. Let's go half and half right here. Right foot on or forward if you're on the floor. Nice. You got it. Nice straight line down the neck, through the spine. Give me 5 more seconds here. Right on. 3, 2, switch legs. Driving that right knee now. Good, watch that hanging off heel. Safety first. Bring it in. Pump, up, all the way. Let's go. Drive it home. Come on, legs. There it is. Woo! All right, last move. RDLs. Stands for Romanian deadlifts. All right, set yourself up and slide those hips back. We're working our hamstrings back here. Good. Glutes are squeezing. Yes, yes, yes. Woo! Lively. Feeling lively. Big leg muscles. We have to challenge those big leg muscles of ours. They need more challenge because there's more down there. We got those big powerhouse muscles. Got to keep them challenged. Almost there. Woo, rock that 35. Okay. Little breather and water break in between here. And then we're going into 4 flutters and 1 squat with your dumbbell if you have it. Whew. Alrighty. So if you don't have a dumbbell, you're still gonna do the same thing. 4 flutters, 2, 3, 4, and a squat. If you can go that deep, great. If you only maybe get partway there, also fine. So you can hold the weights on your shoulders or do one nice and centered right here. Let's get it going. Alrighty, 4 flutters, 1 squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, and squat. Make sure you're nice and centered when you hit that squat. Good. You can do the same thing without that weight. Nice. Nice and deep. Back in. Boom. When you're doing the flutter, you're tapping behind you versus in front. Get a little glute squeeze and down. Good. Almost there. Last few seconds. Woo, nice and centered when you hit that squat. Oh yeah. Good. Okay, hang on to your weight. If you don't have it, same thing, side shuffle. We're gonna sit into a squat, hit that side shuffle. Good, come on down. Woo! If you're feeling well challenged here, keep it here. If you want extra, you can always bring that weight down on the ends. Woo! Get deeper into it. Here's your home stretch left. 15 seconds or less. Good, nice able feet. You're gonna go a little bit slower if you have a weight. You obviously can hustle more if you have no weight. 5 seconds. Good, guys, good. You add that reach. Woo! All right, back to our 4 flutters and 1 squat. Here we go. 4 right here. Nice. Keeping that chest up. If you hold your weight right here, it's gonna tell you if you're bending when you do this squat, you're gonna feel that weight come forward. So keep it nice in line with your body here as you go down. There you go. Get your 4 in. Whew. All right, we got 10 seconds. Beautiful. Nice. Deep into that squat. 4 flutters. Almost. Woo! Alrighty, time to shuffle. Let's get set up, and here we go. With or without the weight. You can go faster without that weight. Woo! So if you don't have one, let's see that speed. You should be beating me. You should hit the ends before I do. Woo! Good, guys, good. Maybe you're trying to keep the same space, the same amount of steps. That's great. Nice. Always give yourselves positive markers to hit. That's really gonna help you through. Last few seconds right here. Almost. Woo! All right. Round 3. Let's keep it here. Let's keep it here. All right. 4 flutters. And squat. Feel free to change the lead leg. So if you were taking the same leg back before, maybe tapping it here, you could always just give me 2 taps and 1 squat if you're taking it down a notch here. And give yourself something out of this one. Squeeze, squeeze, tap. Versus just a mindless tap behind you. Squeeze and make it strong. Good. Switch that lead leg. Last few seconds. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 if you're jumping. All right, last time to shuffle. Woohoo! All right, here we go. Sit into that quarter squat. Our chest is still up, especially if you're adding in that reach on the ends. Chest up. Woo! Should be able to make eye contact with an object or a person across the way and keep it versus change your gaze and look down. That's how you know you're changing it and you're hinging at the hips. 9 seconds. Good, guys, good. You got this, relax. Hustle through it. Almost there. Whoo! Yeah. Good. Look at us go. We're ready for our band here. Let's keep the band together. Take that sip of water first. Scratch that. Don't keep the band together. We want the band apart. We want to break up the band in a good way. Whew, okay. Ready, y'all. Let's go ahead and put that band on. You can have a seat on a surface if you have one, or even use the wall for stabilization if you need it. If you don't have a band, you're gonna do the same moves without the band. If you do, it's going above the knees, on the thighs. Okay, ready everybody. If you have 2 light bands, you can always double them up. You got so many options. Let's go for a squat hold, and then we're gonna wave those knees out. Ready, here we go, 35 seconds. Set, and go. So knees are tracking out over the toes, so try not to let them pull in here. Send them out, and then they're going wider. And we're trying not to let them come in. So here's our starting point. Go wider and back to start. Wider and back to start. You can go slow or quick. That's up to you. You're gonna feel this one. Get some dance moves in. Maybe a little Macarena while you're here. Whoo. Yes, yes. All right. Good, guys, good. 4 more seconds right here. Hope you like that. That was a little something extra for you, but I'm extra like that. All right, here we go. Glute bridge. Heels are nice and close to the glutes. Press it up. You have your starting point again, just like we did for our squat. Whoo! And we're trying not to let the gap close. We have our starting point, go wider, and then back to the starting point. And again, you can go slow or quick. Good work. Remember, we're not going all the way up here. We're keeping that pelvic tilt and the squeeze in the glutes, and that's the top of our glute bridge. Woo! Heels nice and close. I could touch them. Oh, yeah. Woo! Fire, fire, fire. Okay, let's go back to our squat. Here we go. Remember, especially if you're watching out for your back, you're gonna tuck it under and then let those hips go back versus rotate out and then sit those hips back. Tuck and sit. We got that space between the knees and we're going out. Woo! Oh yeah, there it is. Might as well get fun with it. If you don't have that band, you could be pulsing right here, getting a pulse squat in, or just a squat hold. Either way, you're gonna get a good burn in. You got options, all burning options right here. Last few seconds. Woo! Good. Okay, come on down. Heels nice and close to those glutes. All right, remember we're tilting under and then lifting. And if you want to switch up the pace, you can. Excuse me, maybe you went slow last time. Now you're going fast this round. Or you like doing a few slow and then a few fast. Just see if you can at least hold it and keep those knees moving, even if they're a tiny bit of movement. Woo, maybe you got bigger movement on the first round. That's normal. Keep that burn going. You even press into the arms here. Watch out for the back. Almost 35 seconds of burn. Squeeze. Whew. Here we go. Let's squat. All right, chest up, sitting into it. We're tucking it under, sitting it back. Shoo. Maybe if you want to go super deep, you can. That's going to feel different and work a little bit different on you. So find a spot you want to work on and then wave out those knees. Woo! All right. Feel it in different spots, everybody. Give it a try. Don't just be standing going here. Give me that waver or that pulse or that hold. Good. Got a nice flat back. We're almost there. Woo! All righty. Good. If you have no band here, you can always pulse it. So let's say you don't have a band, you can just get that glute bridge pulse right here or add in that little knee waver, but don't pick your feet up a lot. You're keeping the feet down versus rotating them to get that range of motion in the legs. Alrighty, this is it. Our final station, final butterflies. Who knew butterflies could be so gnarly? I just thought they were so beautiful. Whoo! They're burning flies. Almost, everybody. Keep those knees moving. Do your best not to stop all the way through. I'm burning with you. Okay. Whoo, talk about feeling what you're doing. No, we are done, clock. You hush up. All right, we got one more awesome thing to do. If you would like to leave the band on, you may for this last finishing move here, because it totally works to do that. Alrighty, just gonna curl up like a roly-poly real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna let's hydrate, and I'm gonna put 3 minutes on the clock. And find a spot in your home or garage or outdoor, wherever you're at, that's comfortable for you to do a wall sit with. So I'm gonna put 3 minutes on the clock. We're gonna get into position for a wall sit. You're gonna try to hold that wall sit for as long as you can. If you can hold it the whole 3 minutes, great. If you wanna challenge yourself more, you can put weight on your lap. Weight here or medicine ball here, or if you have some sandbags or some cement or something, oh, that's crazy. Outside, put it on your lap. I don't know if that was a real recommendation. That sounds real heavy. But anyway, we're going to do a wall sit for 3 minutes. If you happen to break the wall sit, then you're going to, let's say you get through 2 minutes of the wall sit and there's still 1 minute left. And that last minute until the buzzer ends for that 3 minutes, you're going to do jump squats. So sitting into the squat and jumping up. If you need to take the jump out, then go ahead and roll to the toes after that squat, of course, keeping that chest up. All right, I'm going to put 3 minutes on the clock. And we're gonna get a wall. We need a wall. There's one. Okay. Alrighty, everybody. Set yourself up. We're ready for our wall sit. Ready? Okay. Get into position. So back against the wall. Feet are not way out. You're gonna try to have your ankles right underneath your knees. If you're a little bit higher up, maybe you have some tender knees, that's okay, but you wanna be shooting for 90 degrees here. Ready? Here we go. All right, we're going for it. We're in it right here. Try to make sure your shoulders aren't off the wall. Have them engaged right here versus kind of tense. Also, you want to make sure you're not arching and those ribs are lifted. Press those ribs down. You're going to feel that natural pelvic tilt. I even like to grip a little bit with my shoulder blades. Woo! We're trying to hold this for 3 minutes. Who's feeling the burn already? Anybody? You guys don't need to be super, super wide. You actually don't want to be too wide. You're welcome to be more narrow. Feel free to change up the range between narrow and wide for this wall sit, or you can stay still the whole time. That's even harder. Woo! Just make sure if your feet and knees are together, they're nice and parallel and your knees are not squishing into each other. You're pressing into the wall is supporting you, and you are feeling it. Try to get that 90-degree angle on the back of your legs. Nice even feet. Notice the pressure in your feet. You're already 1 minute in, look at you. At any time, you can break the wall sit if you need to, and go right into those jump squats. It will not necessarily be easier. It's just gonna be switching it up. So keep that determination right here. Woohoo! Good, check those shoulders. Like I said, I even like to grip with the shoulder blades. Ribs are still down. You might have a weight on that lap right there. Woo! Good. You can add in a little open up here. Get a little dance move in. Woo! All right, feel free to change that stance up a little bit. If you need to come up, you can, but if you can try to hold it, I really want to challenge you to hold it right here. Woo! Good, guys, good. Make sure you feel it nice and even on both sides. Even, go ahead, give yourself a little check right here. You feel those muscles working? You actually feel them, but like, put those fingertips on them. Appreciate those legs working hard for you. Whoo! Okay, a little tender. All right, here we are, final 45 seconds. If you decided to stop the wall sit, no problem. You're doing those jump squats where you're keeping the chest up. You're trying to sit into a squat, get a jump or leave the floor a little bit, catch yourself, go into the next squat versus have a jarring stop in between and be tough on your joints. 30 seconds, everybody. We're gonna try to hold it the whole time. Whoo! Good. If you're doing those jump squats and you need to keep the jump out of it impact-wise, oh, good burn, good burn. Here's the home stretch, 15 seconds. Just roll to the toes. Sit into that squat, roll to the toes. Woo, still getting deep into that squat. I see you, I see you. 8 more seconds right here. Hold strong, everybody, hold strong. You're so close. Stay with me right here. Look at this 3-minute wall sit. 3, 2, woo. Peel yourself off the wall. Might have a sweat mark on the wall. It's okay if you do. Want to be like, whoo. All right, look at us go. We are champions. Take that wall. You can't handle us. All right. Woo. Good one, everybody. Good one. Shake it out a little bit. Whoo. All right. That was definitely a leg day. Let's go ahead and lift one toe, and then you're going to put a bend in the opposite leg there, kind of shift that hip back. You can reach back and pull back on that toe, or just keep it right here. Oh, yeah, that was good. Whew. If this is one of your first few workouts, you're gonna be a little mad at me when you get up and down from your desk chair, your couch, or in the restroom. I would say sorry, but it's the sorry, not sorry thing. I'm like proud of you, and it's good to be sore sometimes, but definitely don't want to have over soreness. So make sure you're having plenty of water, lean protein, getting lots of rest. You could even foam roll or stretch extra. Most people don't warm up or cool down and stretch properly or enough, so you do need it. Those teens and those 20s can get away with not doing that so much, but 30s, 40s, 50s and up need some more time, more stretching, more care for the body, and that's totally normal. Let's go ahead, and you can use the wall for balance if you need, but let's put laces in your hand there. So right foot in your right hand. Keep those knees together. You could even press your hip forward if you want a little bit more of a hip flex or stretch there. Woo! Oh, yeah. If you did that 3-minute wall sit with me, I'm proud of you. If you stopped doing that 3-minute wall sit anytime in there and went to jump squats, I am still very proud of you. It might have been just a different kind of hard for you. I totally get it. Whoo! The other day we were holding a move at boot camp, and somebody was so determined not to do the other exercise that they held it the whole time. It was pretty impressive. They might be doing this workout right now and be like, oh, she's talking about me. You know who you are. Alrighty, guys. Good one, good one. Please remember to give yourself patience. Sometimes we tend to run out. We give it to kids, jobs, other things, other people, loved ones, and then we don't have much left for ourselves. So please be patient with yourself. Let's reach down towards those toes. If you can come down, please do. Yes, we need patience as well, especially when we're working on our health and fitness, because it is not an easy task, and there's cycles and ups and downs and learning curves and all kinds of things, obstacles that get in the way. So do your best, keep trying. Staying positive makes a huge difference, really does. Definitely support. A support network is invaluable, and really patience with yourself. Beating yourself up about something or a misstep or a mistake will not be productive for you. So be kind to yourself and patient with yourself, because you need that patience. You deserve it. And yeah, don't have it be all out for everyone else and none for you. You need some patience, love, too. Let's get 2 last stretches in here. So we're going to come down to the center first and then take it to one side. If you can, grab a hold of that shin or ankle. You can feel free to rest the head down. If your heart rate's a little bit elevated from those jump squats, you can always keep it up higher. That's not a problem at all. You can still get a good stretch there. Whew. All right, way to work, way to work. Got to say that one twice. You did it so well. Let's get that other side. Nice. Wish I had my hair down so the fan was blowing my hair, looking all like Beyonce or Shakira in a music video right there. Whew, those are some queens. And they really know how to dance with air-blown hair. Alrighty, guys. Have a good one. You're a superstar, and don't let anybody tell you different. See you for your next workout.